In this episode of Rob Christie Hike Across America, we continue with our mission to try to find something worth doing in every state. This time, we're in Nevada, and what I consider to be one of the most underrated state parks in the entire country. Now, Valley of Fire is located about 5 miles off of Interstate 15, about 45 minutes north of Las Vegas.
Here at our first stop in Nevada, we are at the Valley of Fire. I'm still here with the traveling Trekkies.
You made it.
Valley of Fire.
Woohoo! Celebration.
After 5 days of driving.
Yeah.
And I did do a few videos here earlier on in the year when I was out here on my anniversary for the first time. They're not up on the YouTube channel, but they weren't that great. So I'm gonna try to do my best to do some new ones here. Go to some different places. The ones I did weren't really the best of the bunch here. Lots of cool arches here. I mean, just look at this. I've said this before, but when it comes to arches, I think this place is better than Arches National Park. It seems like there's way more here, or just easier to find. Plus, the terrain is way cooler. Just a lot neater, in my opinion, and cheaper to get into as well. Only $8 to get in here. Arches will cost you $35 if you don't have your pass. Haven't really even gotten into the park yet. Find some cool stuff. But it's really cool. And you can see, just right off the highway here, you see I had to climb in this little thing just to get a good shot. I'm gonna go over here and check out these other arches over here real quick. Little cave arches here. Let's check this out. Yeah, these rocks are awesome. You see, we haven't even gotten through the front gate yet. You can see I climbed up this arch here. Try to get in to this section here, but really no safe way of doing it. And I still got a lot to do here before I fall and kill myself, so I'm moving on. We're going up to our first actual stop inside the park. We were trying to get a campground, but the campground's full. So we're just gonna try to do as much as we can before the day's over. Camping like me, possibly. Well, the place we're going up to here is Elephant Rock, which is probably their most famous arch here in the park. Kind of looks like an elephant with his trunk. This arch is literally right off the side of the road, but if you want to get to it, you do have to take a trail.
Now, Elephant Rock is the first attraction you're going to come to when you enter in from the east entrance. They have a parking lot and a restroom as well.
I'm going to try to get a different perspective of this arch. It says not to climb on it, which I'm not going to, but there's a trail that goes behind it. Try to get a different perspective. But that is the back side of it right there in front of me. So this is it from behind. See, it's pretty flat, pretty cool. But there, it actually really looks like an elephant. Definitely glad I climbed up here. Get a different perspective of it.
Now, unfortunately, Valley of Fire is not wheelchair accessible in most areas. You will be able to enjoy the scenic drive and a couple of pullovers.
We're at our second official stop inside the park. This one's called the Seven Sisters. That's supposed to be 7 freestanding rock formations that make up what they call the Seven Sisters. This is a weekday. We're here on a Wednesday in this place. is really packed, way more than it was when I went here back in March. But you can see why people come here. So far, this section here is not my favorite stop here, but the rocks are still pretty cool. That is nuts. That's really cool. Cool little,
I'm doing my beefcake skeletal.
little arch here. We're at our third or fourth stop here at Valley Fire. This is the Petroglyphs. And there's our first glimpse of the Petroglyphs. Makes you wonder how they got up there to even do this.
Well, at least they made the stairs easy.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there are some more modern hieroglyphs in the background. I think I see Craig's name up there.
Now, if you do visit Valley of Fire, please don't be that guy who thinks he needs to add his name to the petroglyphs. I'm talking to you, Herman.
Now on to our next stop. Now we're at the Beehive stop here at Valley of Fire. The rocks here are supposed to resemble beehives in a sort. Just gonna do a little exploring here while we're at the beehives, where the others are out taking pictures. I'm gonna try to see if I can find something I haven't seen before. As you can see, really cool Swiss cheesy look, typical for Valley of Fire. Most places you go to here in Valley of Fire are gonna have these Swiss cheese looking rocks. Traveling Trekkies down there. Cool little. I go down where you guys were at to get to it.
I don't know, it's pretty steep through here.
Oh, okay. You go around. Yeah, you go around. Oh yeah, that's a cool little arch cut out there.
Look at that.
Whoa! Tons of cool little places here at the Beehive. Little tunnels and little cutaways, little inside houses. Also a lot of graffiti behind me. There's coolness everywhere. does get repetitious here in some sections. It seems like it's the same thing over and over again, but you do always find something a little different. We're gonna head on to our next spot, check out something different. So we did actually get lucky enough to get a campsite here at Valley of Fire. So we'll be able to see the stars tonight and sunset and sunrise in the morning. Just hope we don't get no mountain lions on us. So I'm gonna do just a little hike behind our campground. You can see there's a car down there. There's our campsite. James and Glenda there, traveling Trekkies, eating their lunch. So I decided to climb this big old rock right behind our campground, just to get a better view of what's going on. This is gonna be our view when the sun goes down and our view when the sun comes up. I think we should get some amazing pictures. I thought I saw a section that had some petroglyphs on it. That's kind of outward, nobody could see them. I'm gonna check those out. This little cool rock got a little hole in it. Cool little kind of slide canyon here. Kind of looks like Antelope Canyon a little bit. Look at that massive thing. I was thinking that's where I was seeing the petroglyphs, but it's really hard to tell. It looks like there's something up there, but they're really kind of crappily done. You can barely make them out. Look at those colors. Beautiful. Oh, there's the campgrounds down there. Oh, there you guys are. So yeah, those didn't turn out to be good ones. It's always cool to go off trail, see something that is unique you wouldn't normally have seen doing the trails that everybody else does. It's funner. You can get some different pictures that people don't have.
Don't say that's the last time. That means that we're gonna fall.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Oh, I can get all the way down the bottom there. Okay. Yeah, this is good.
I think we're gonna head on down to White Domes or Fire Waves next. Get those out of the way and then find a good spot for a sunset.
In the next episode of Rob Christie Hike Across America, we continue with our visit here at Valley of Fire State Park. So if you like this video and you want to see more, please like, share, subscribe. There's plenty on the channel, more on the way. Until next time, keep on hiking.